and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Boxy Charm unboxing. Boxy Charm is a monthly subscription for $21, which sends you 5 to 6 products monthly that are curated by the Boxy Charm team. And I've been subscribed to them for probably about 5 months now, and I've really liked all their boxes, so I decided to maybe incorporate this unboxing into my channel. So today we're going to be doing the May Boxy Charm unboxing, and the theme was Boxy Bash. So all the boxes come with this little card and it describes all the products on the back. So I thought it'd be fun to do like an unboxing slash try on video. So I did take a peek to see what was in the box and then kind of filled in the areas with the products that they did not provide. So I have my eyebrows done, and my eyeshadow, but that's about basically it. So we are going to just go through the products and we're going to try them on camera, and I'll give like a first impressions slash like how I would use these products, and we can kind of go from there. So the first product is the Cover FX Blurring Primer. So this is what it looks like. And I know they have a couple of different varieties of these, but this one is the blurring primer, and the little card says that it's a lightweight, soft focus primer that blurs the appearance of pores, fine lines, and other imperfections, creating a smooth canvas for flawless foundation application. And this retails for $38. So just with this product alone, we've already like knocked off the price of the monthly box, which I think is really cool. So we are going to go ahead, and I have never used the Cover FX primers. I have used like the Smashbox photo finish primer, like the clear one that they have. And I'm kind of picky. I'm not a huge fan of silicone primers. So we'll see how this one feels. And if this one probably has silicone. Anything that's like blurring slash like pore filling usually has silicone in it. So we're just going to go ahead and apply this. Oh, interesting. It doesn't come out clear. It like comes out a little tinted, which I was not expecting. But it does feel like silicone-y already. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my fingers to apply the primer. Concentrating on like my very porous areas, like my T-zone, my forehead. But I'm also going to just like spread it out all over my face too. It feels really nice. It is really soft. You can kind of tell that it is like sliding into my pores, which is kind of cool. It does have like a soft blurring effect. And the tint is not tinted, so it's not clear like I was kind of expecting. But it's not leaving any color on my face, which is good. I was a little worried that it might, but it's not. So I'm actually going to go off camera and I'll be right back with my foundation, maybe a little bit of blush, and then we're going to try the next product. Alrighty, so I am back and I have my foundation, concealer, blush, and highlight on. And before we move on to the next product, I just want to comment on how nicely the foundation went over this primer. It was actually super comparable to my Timeless primer. So I'm very interested to see how the wear time goes, but it is really pretty. And I like this foundation, performs really well. I wanted to try it with a foundation that I knew was gonna act nicely with my primer. So yeah, the primer, so far so good. And we're gonna move on to the next product that was in the box, and it is the Pur Sculptor Palette. Oh, now I feel really dumb for putting highlight on because there's a highlight in this palette. But that's okay, I'll swatch it and we'll just put it on top of the highlight I already have. So this is a contour and highlight palette. It retails for $30, and the little card over here says it's a 4-shade sculpting palette that features 2 high beam highlighters and 2 matte contour shades that will leave skin sculpted to perfection. So when it comes to my bronzers and like using things like this, I prefer just like a nice light bronzer. So like my go-to is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because I just like to use it to warm up my skin. I'm not so much into like the harsh contour of any sort. And this palette I feel like is definitely more for like the heavy contour. So we're gonna give it a go anyways, but first I'm gonna swatch it. So here are the swatches. This is Inventor, which is the lighter shade. This is Founder. This is Originator, and this is Trailblazer. So I feel like the palette really seems to want to give a variety because it gives a lighter contour color and then a darker contour color. I know right off the bat that this color will not work for me. I'm not even gonna, it's gonna look muddy and terrible on me, but I think for darker skin tones this could be a really nice contour shade. So we are gonna play around with the Inventor shade right here. Same thing, same comment with the highlight. So the one right here, Trailblazer, is like a really pretty like golden peachy highlight, but on me it's gonna look a little dark. Originator I think is more suited for the lighter skin tones, so they did it in like pairs. So this is like for lighter skin tones, this is for darker skin tones, which I think is really cool because I'm sure Boxy Charm has, not I'm sure, I know Boxy Charm has a lot of subscribers of varying skin tones and undertones. So we're gonna go ahead and use the two that are, I think, supposed to be for lighter skin tones. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, but first we're gonna go through another product. So this box featured 6 products, unlike the usual 5, which is kind of cool. And they included a P12 face brush from Asthetica, which is supposed to be like, it's a pretty fluffy face brush. And this has synthetic fibers, it allows for maximum control, it's perfect for creating a seamless look, and it retails for $27. I think it is meant more for sculpting, which makes sense to go with the palette, because it is like very like pointy. I like to use like denser brushes to like really warm up my face everywhere. So this is definitely made for precision. So we are going to go ahead and try to kind of contour with this and see how it goes. So I'm going to scoot you in and we're going to get started. So we are going to try to sculpt the cheeks out a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip into the top color. Ooh, it is incredibly pigmented and very, 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 there's a lot of kick up, like a whole ton of kick up. So a little goes a long way. So there is a mirror in here, which is nice. So that's what I'm going to use. One of these days. As you can tell, this is kind of like a new makeup concept to me, so I'm not like awfully comfortable with the whole contour situation because I do just like to like warm up my face. I don't do like the stripe like contour. Like I don't do harsh contour at all. So this is kind of new territory for me. But I will say, for being so pigmented, this is pretty like novice proof, because I would consider myself a novice contourer. And I think it's actually really easy to work with. A light hand is definitely a plus. Just like a light dip. I think I would still prefer to stay away from this kind of brush and go for more of a dense fluffy brush. That's just my personal preference. I think this is going to be great for setting my under eyes and maybe kicking off bake when I do bake, which is not very often. So I do like the brush. Do I think it's worth going out and purchasing it for $27? Definitely not. There are much better options at BH Cosmetics, at Morphe, even in the drugstore. So not worth the price, but really, really love that we got it in the box. So now I'm going to go in with a little more highlight on top of the highlight I already have. So this is a taper blending brush from Bogachice. I always pronounce it wrong, I think. I have an inkling, but this is what it looks like. I think it's actually, not I think, it's actually supposed to be for your eyeshadow, but I also received this in like an Ipsy bag or something, and I've been using it for my highlight and I love it. So that is its permanent home. It's in my highlight drawer. So I'm gonna go in with Originator, which is the lighter shade. Again, lots of kick up, very pigmented, and I'm just gonna hit like the tops of my cheekbones. Yeah. Wow, look at that. That like I mean, my highlight was already pretty strong, but I think it like brought it up another notch. Oh my gosh, that is really, really pretty actually. That's beautiful. I love that. It's definitely not a subtle like glow from within type of highlight. Let's hit the nose too. It's definitely like a in your face highlight. So do keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that just on the tip of the brush, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, on darker skin tones, this highlight would be amazing. I think I'm definitely gonna start using it for my inner corner though. It would be so pretty as eyeshadow too. Okay, so overall thoughts on the Pur palette is that I really like it. I am not into contour, but I do think it's very like amateur friendly. It did warm up my face. The highlight is, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, look at that. It's beautiful. Granted, this is on top of another highlight, but that highlight was more of like a glow from within, and this one is like a bam in your face highlight. So I do really like this palette, and I think this is going to be getting a lot of use out of it, especially like these top two shades. These top two right here. So I think this is gonna have like a permanent spot on my vanity, so that's cool. So moving on to the next product. So we actually have another set of brushes, and mine actually came with a duplicate. So I'm not supposed to have two spoolies in here. It's supposed to be like another like thin eyeliner brush, but that's okay. So basically this comes with a spoolie, an eyeliner brush, and then technically another eyeliner brush. And this is also from the same brand as this brush, as the face brush from Asthetica. And this retails for $45. And this says that it comes with an angled brush, a brow spoolie, and a fine tipped eyeliner brush. So I already did my brows. And spoolies, I think it's pretty hard to like mess up spoolies. So then we're gonna go ahead and use the angled eyeliner brush to apply the next product that we got in the box, which is this really, really pretty Vulgar eyeliner. So this is actually the Ink Blacklist Gel Liner, and it comes in this like pretty like pen and quill type of situation, and you open it and the liner is just like chilling in there. So this is like a really pretty vanity piece. So I already like it for that aspect. And the little card says, this highly pigmented gel eyeliner provides quick drying application with enriched vitamin C to condition the lids. Its creamy water resistant formula allows for smooth application that stays in place all day. And we're gonna do a little wing liner. I'm a little nervous because this is really thick. I'm worried that it's not gonna be a good wing. So maybe we'll just line the top lid and then see how it goes. So basically you just go in and get some eyeliner, and we're gonna go ahead and do the top. One of these days. Okay, so I finished the first eye with this gel liner, and it's kind of a disaster. I'm gonna scoot you in a little bit more. So as you can see, it transferred a lot. I have my Q-tip to try to save the day. My lids are pretty like hooded and creasy, so that does happen sometimes, but I gave it like a solid couple of seconds to kind of dry into place, and it still transferred, which is not great. Also, this brush is a disaster. It's too thick. It is not an easy brush to work with. Maybe if it was thinner, it would be better. Like for comparison, I mean, this is like a no brand like TJ Maxx one, but like for comparison, look how thin this one is, and then how thick and large this one is. Like, look at that. Aesthetics one is like twice the thickness of this one. And like if we compare the angled, like look at that, it's huge. It's like a painter's brush. I really don't like this. I think I would really like the other one that did not come in my kit, that's supposed to come in the kit. It's supposed to be like a thin, this one's from e.l.f. and I think I would really like that one. So this one's a dud for sure for me. I think I'm going to use it to apply eyeshadow though, because or like eyeliner when no, probably eyeshadow when I do a cut crease to like really get in there. I think it would be great for that. So I'm going to take a second to try to clean this up. Cool. So we're back. I'm going to actually go ahead and use this e.l.f. brush that I have to even out this liner and then do the other eye, because I have a feeling the eyeliner itself might be nice. The packaging is super cute, but it's also super annoying already. I like messed it up by like really digging in there because I couldn't get any of the eyeliner out with that other huge brush. So now it's everywhere, and now I'm afraid that it's gonna get everywhere, but we're good. Okay, so not a huge fan of this. It smudges everywhere. I even gave it a long time to dry and it's still smudged. So this is turning into a disastrous eye look, which is a real bummer. But I'm going to try to wing this out and see if we can at least accomplish that. Yeah, no, still not a fan. The packaging is super cute, but honestly, it's a disaster because you can't really see what you're getting when you like go in there, which means that your whole brush gets eyeliner on it, which then transfers everywhere. But I'm gonna try to match this other eye with this brush and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I have matched my eyeliners a little bit. This one is way better than this one because I did not use that aesthetics brush. So my recommendation is to use a thinner, skinnier brush for this eyeliner. Do not use a thick brush because once this stuff gets on your eyelid and dries, it's gonna be stuck. You can probably still see all of like the sort of cleaning up I had to do on this eye. It was terrible. However, if you apply it carefully, I think that this eyeliner is actually really, really pretty. It dries down pretty matte, which is good. Oh my god, I can't even look at this eye. It's so bad. But this eye is okay. So I think there is hope for this. I'm not crazy about the packaging. I think it's really cute. It is going to stand on my vanity only because it's really cute. But I'm not sure how much I'm going to use this. I have eyeliners that I like a lot better, that are a lot easier to use, that did not cause me as much pain as this just did. I've been recording this video for literally forever. So yeah, so 50-50 out on this. So moving on to our last product in the box, it is a long wear matte lip gloss by Beauty Creations. It's in this really pretty color. I'm not gonna lie, I do not know why matte and lip gloss are in the same sentence on this packaging, because that is incredibly confusing. Let's see. So the card says, Beauty Creations Matte Liquid Lip Gloss is specially formulated to provide full coverage that dries to a seamless, smooth, and matte finish. Its lightweight application is long wearing for an effortless lip color and complements all skin tones. This is $10, which I think is a really affordable price point, which is kind of nice. But again, not sure why lip gloss and matte are in the same sentence, but I'm going to scoot you in and we're going to try it on and see what happens. So we've scooted in. This looks to be like a berry color, which I like. This smells like kids' lip gloss. Like Smackers, maybe? I don't know. It's got a really sweet scent. I'm not that into it, but we're just going to give it a go. Very pretty color. It's looking really, really red in my viewfinder right now, but it's not. It's definitely like a berry, pinky color. The color's really pretty. It's like drying down pretty nice, but also getting kind of sticky. Is this supposed to be like the lip gloss effect? Is like the stickiness? I don't know. It's very scented. Tastes really gross. Do not lick your lips. I'm not sure. I'm like trying to process how I feel about it. I don't know, for $10 I think you could get something better at Colourpop. This kind of gives me like the vibe of like their satin lips, which are supposed to be like lightweight, easy to apply, but like dry, kind of matte. This dries a lot more matte than their velvet lips, but I don't know. It's like not patchy, but it like, do you see this little, like right here, it just like didn't apply well. It's like glossy, but just in this spot, I don't know. It's weird, and it gives me like really bad like rimmage. Like, that's terrible. I'm gonna apply more because I'm a freak. I don't know. It's really scented. The color's pretty, but you can find this color in many different brands, many different types of lip gloss slash matte liquid lip slash whatever you're looking for. Again, I don't know like the wearability. This is my first time trying it. Ooh, what's this little hair doing? This is my first time trying it, so I don't know if it's gonna like last a long time or what, but it is pretty transfer proof once it's dry. And then like this wasn't dry. Let's try it again. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty transfer proof. Again, this is like pieces that weren't dry. So again, don't know how long this is gonna last, but it is matte. There's like a weird sticky aspect to it when you like bring your lips together, like they stick together, which I think is supposed to be like the after effect lip gloss aspect of it. But yeah, no, I think this is a pass for me. So overall, the box I think was really, really good. So I think that there's probably 3 things that I'm actually gonna use all the time out of this box, which are these 3. So the face brush from Asthetics, the Pur Sculptor Palette, and then the Cover FX blurring primer. I love how it went on my skin. It made my foundation look amazing. It really did blur any imperfections I had, and it settled into my pores really nicely, which I liked in the primer. So those are the 3 things that I really liked. I'm not gonna use this. In fact, I'm probably gonna give this away to someone because I'm just not a fan of the finish, and the application was fine, but I have other colors like this that I like better. And then the Pretty Vulgar eyeliner, it's gonna stand on my vanity because it's super pretty, but application was pretty hard, and it's just like a pretty messy thing to work with. I have other gel liners and pen liners and pencils and everything in between that I like a lot better than this. Not bad, but definitely not one of my favorites. As for the brush set, so you're supposed to get 3, so I only got the 2. I'm probably going to use this maybe for eyeshadow, but definitely not eyeliner. This was terrible for eyeliner because it's so thick. The spoolie, it's a spoolie. It works great. So I really like the spoolie. I probably would have really liked the 3rd brush because the 3rd brush it's kind of like this one. It's like thin, but I don't think it's got like a curve. It's like a straight thin brush. So yeah, so this it's like half pass, half not. So yeah. Overall, I really like the box. The value was great, and I am excited to keep using these things. And so if you liked my Boxy Charm unboxing and like first impressions review, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on any other socials, on Instagram and Twitter, it is both Carolina's Corner, just like my YouTube name. So please make sure to follow me there as well. And I am getting more and more active on there as I can. So yeah. Again, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!